Welcome to BBC Podcast. Tapping in with Tucci again. Got another after hour show with some lovely ladies. I'm gonna hand it over to JP.
Oh baby, you so juicy, juicy, yeah, yeah. Do you mind if I slide? You like the way I work you out. I don't mind if you tease me now. My lady, you deserve a crown now. I like it when you take it to the ground. Do your dance, mommy. Yes. Honey, I like the way you work for me. The way you move your ass got me going down. You got it, girl, you got it.
Everybody make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the merch. Let's introduce our lovely ladies. So could I get your name, your age, where you're located, and your dating status?
My name is Star. I'm located in Paris, California. I'm married, and what was the other question?
That's it?
That's it?
All right,
That's
cool.
it?
Hello, everyone. My name is Paris. I'm from LA, Midtown. I am 27 years old, and I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm a wedding coordinator, and I'm pursuing my modeling career.
Okay.
Excuse me if I sound foreign, but
Nah,
that's what happens when you get raised by foreign parents.
You good? How long you been married?
I've been married now 6 years.
6 years? How
Together 10 years.
Long? Okay. How long you been single?
I got a complicated situation, so
That's why we.
you know, right now I'm single. I'm single as it can be, but you know, if he acts right, maybe. So
How long situation should be going on?
a year and going on 2.
Is that like
Straight
an
through, or-
entanglement?
Yeah, an entanglement.
So let me ask, who's not giving a commitment? You not giving a commitment, or he's not giving a commitment?
So I'm raised for the man to be the provider, the protector.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're lacking on both, then it's kind of sketchy.
So he's not committing to you?
He's not. He's okay. Look, I'm not a gold digger. I'm not a sugar baby. You know, I don't care about you got money or not. But at least you gotta protect me. You gotta
Provide security?
Yes, you know,
Okay.
don't set me up on no failure. Like, if I'm in the right mind on stage,
I mean, like what? You supporting his rap dreams? Or what?
No. Like, let's say, like, I am not stable at that time being. Let's say, like, I had some alcohol in me.
Okay.
And then, you know, he's over here, like, trying to set me a fight. And there's a female, like, 4 times heavier than me. And,
He's setting it up?
yeah, with his friend.
He's starting a fight for you?
Yeah, type of thing. Yeah, with his friend. That's his girlfriend. So
This is all types of weird.
you know, like, you know, I did the fight whatnot. You know, she was struggling. You feel me? I'm slender than her, and I lost a lot of weight because I got surgery. I got sick. You know,
Okay.
and everybody know this. Even the girl who fought me knew I got sick. And she thought she got the upper hand in me because she got one good hit on my nose and it started bleeding. And then everybody was like, "Oh, the cops are coming! The cops are coming!" That's how the you know, everybody started scattering. But I'm still standing up like, wait, I'm still trying to fight. Like, this bitch got me fucked up. Like, you think no. But you know, lesson learned. I'm still kind of like, why would you trying to like let me fight when I'm off of 2 bottles? And
So what's up with the dude? He ain't looking out with you like that? Y'all just...
Like,
Hanging out?
I'm nobody's entertainment. Like, I'm with the whole, like, you know, I'm non-affiliated. I'm not a Crip. I'm not a Blood. But if somebody disrespects me or says something that's foul, you feel something, you know, you want to catch my hands, let's do it. But, like, come on, catch me on a good time. Like, when I'm not under the influence, when I'm on my strength, you know, not my lowest. You feel me? So that's my issue.
So he provoked it?
Yes. You know, he just wanted to see that everybody that knows me.
So basically he ain't looking out for you.
No, you trying to make me a fool because you butt her because of whatever. You feel me?
So why does he still in the picture versus other dudes?
Because he's asking for money. Because everybody asks me for money. He's
So you like taking care of dudes?
No, I don't. I just fell for him. You know, this is why females fall into traps because of the feeling, like, and that's.
But what is it about that dude versus any other dude?
And what feeling?
That feeling that I love him and that feeling that he showed me in the honeymoon
But
stage.
let's keep it 1,000.
Because there's something that's making you not pay attention to all the red flags, all the shit he doing.
No, but I said just get to the depth of it. Like, keep it 1,000. Do you feel like he loves you back? Keep it real.
Yeah.
He does?
How
Yeah.
does he love
So,
you back?
like, yeah. In what way does he show you?
He shows me by introducing me to his kids.
Okay. So you meet the family and everything?
I meet not his mom, no, because I don't care to meet his mom. I don't care to have a relationship with his mom or his baby mama, no. But it's his kids, that's from him, And yeah, my kids were playing with his kids, and they would be at my place, and
So, I mean, like, family's already meeting. How come there's not commitment, though?
there was commitment, but I fucked it up. So
Okay.
now he feels some type of way.
So you cheated on him?
Yeah, I cheated on him.
Okay. But you felt that way because he wasn't providing the security, so you felt you can get it somewhere
Yeah,
else?
so like let me just be blunt, and I'm gonna say it online.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in La Brea, and I have a friend that we knew since we were kids, and that ended up being his friend too.
Mm.
And one night, I had sex with him, knowing that I should not have sex with him because I was his girlfriend's friend, her close friend,
Mm.
So it happened. You feel me? Like, what can I do about it?
Are you and the girl still friends?
No, she's making fake. I don't know if she's the one making fake account or with the fake numbers. That's why I had to get another phone. Look, I got two phones for a reason. This phone's about to be in the trash. This is my other new phone with a new number.
I got 2 phones.
Because
Alright.
it is too much. It's
Were
too
you
messy.
with him when that happened?
Yes, I felt terrible.
Yeah. Well, you cheated on him. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Did you apologize to the girl or no?
I told her, like, forgive me. I feel like shit. Like, this is something, like, if you wish me death, like, okay. Like, when she asked for the fade, like, okay, like, like, you want to throw hands on me? I get it. Like, let's do it. Like, I fucked up, Like, I even told my mom I fucked up. She even knew my parents. Like,
Look at you. Y'all was close.
yeah, I was putting money in her pockets and everything. Like, I was trying to make her she was straight. And when she needed food, I was there to provide for food. Like, that's how close we were.
Okay. So I see what your situation is. How long did it take for you guys to get that? Like, you guys gonna take it over to another level and become married?
About 4 years.
Keep it real. Did you apply pressure? Did you let him know you wanted to be married and he kind of felt like he needed to step up? That smile telling
well,
it.
I kind of let him know from the beginning, though. I kind of set my standards at the top.
You set your
because-
standards, but did you turn the
Yeah.
clock too? Set the clock like, hey, look, it's gonna be
This
so many
date, this
times.
date.
Yeah, I kind of applied pressure.
Okay,
Because at some point, it's like the waiting
I get
is
you.
over.
No, I mean, like, yeah, what are we doing? Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Okay.
Because you don't ever want to give a man everything. Because if you do, there's no reason to marry.
Because then he'll have it all before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Real quick for both of you guys, I know you're in a situationship, you married, but can you guys just briefly describe why is your ex your ex?
My ex is my ex because, like, when I'm with you, I try to, like, create, like, a friendship base first, because that way if the bond is broken as friends, then there's no relationship after that.
Okay.
Because if I can't trust you, we can't be together. And so we started off as friends, and then it became deeper than that, and then things went bad because I couldn't trust him anymore, because if you're going to lie to me and I'm supposed to be your friend, then that means I definitely can't trust you as my man.
Okay. I can understand that. What about for you?
I'm just going to add on to it the trust. If there's no trust, there's no relationship. And my ex was insecure, didn't trust me, so
So
didn't
it was
work
him.
out.
So he didn't trust you.
No.
And it became a problem.
It became a problem. Because it was like, okay, you don't trust me. Like, should I do the same? Like, not trust you? Like,
Did you give him any reason not to trust you?
with that one, no.
She said with that one.
I mean, because I'm just going to keep it
No, it's
real.
cool,
Like,
keep it real. That's cool.
like, I'm taking whole accountability,
Yeah,
you know?
that's cool.
A lot of people
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there before too, though. You know, like one time, I started to love a guy a lot more than he loved me. You know, and
How'd you
then
know
when
that, though?
happens, because of how I felt about him. Like I was giving more of me than what I was getting.
Did you at
That
what
was
point?
nothing you seen. You didn't.
At what point did you like want to stop? When did you when you realized it? Did you still like honestly were you still giving even though you know he wasn't giving back?
Oh, he'll come around.
No, because I was like, when I told him I loved him and then it wasn't reciprocated, that's when I got hurt the most. And then because I was sacrificing a lot just to be with him anyway. So when that happened, I was just like, maybe I need to fall back because I'm not going to get hurt in the midst of my love, me applying pressure with my love, and then you're not standing on business. So.
No, I feel that.
So for you ladies, just to see like how in depth you guys are with one another, like with your inner self, about taking accountability. How could you have improved your last relationship? You yourself.
Accountability is something that I do battle with.
Okay.
I do have issues.
I feel like most women do.
It's cool. But you know, it has a lot to do with because you know I'm a genuine, loyal, you know, woman, and when I'm with you, I'm like 100% with you, and I do like I do most and a lot of women probably wouldn't do. Okay. You know, whether I'm getting it back or not, because that's the type of person I am. I do for people just based off of me, you know. So at the end of the day, whether you get it back or not, you don't do stuff for those reasons.
So where could you have improved though with your relationship? I know you want to put it all on him, but where could you?
Probably like in the control aspect.
As in where he was doing or where he was going, who he was talking to.
Yeah, probably like, or like if I have to go somewhere, and I know that you might have had to go somewhere too, I'm going to choose where I have to go over where you have to go.
So would you say more of a selfish thing?
I wouldn't necessarily.
Sounds like
I guess
I gotta go somewhere.
Tell me what I'm hearing.
If I gotta go somewhere that's important and you just gotta go to the
possibly
store
could.
because you want something from the store and your ass go to the store and I'm waiting around for
No,
my
but a
appointment.
lot of the places
That's
that I
kinda
do
selfish.
go are important places.
Get my
But you're
nails
saying
done, that's
you're
important.
saying if they're both important, you're saying me over you. Mine's over yours.
Well, I mean, I guess so.
I can see the accountability is like really tough for you. Like you like pulling teeth.
Yeah, baby.
Like I'm trying.
I guess you could say that.
Okay. Where could you improve?
Not telling people I'm in a relationship. Not telling people that I'm in a relationship, who I'm in a relationship with.
Why you feel like you setting yourself up to be sabotaged?
Yeah, you know, because I already got hate, you know, in my block. So, you know, whoever they see me with, they just trying to sabotage that.
Sabotage, like they try to get at him or they try to make you look bad?
Make both, you know. I have people trying to use my own children against me, like,
Damn.
you know.
As in like your exes or?
Females.
Females
that I have not even touched, okay? Females that act like I touched them and they're obsessed with me. Females.
It's crazy.
Crazy, right? You know that one female that just obsessed with you crazy because you gave her good dick and she just obsessed with you, just over here just like blowing your shit up. It got to
Surprise, motherfucker.
It got to the point.
Drama. I don't do that. All that.
It got to the point. I don't deal with drama too. I'm just letting you know. It got to the point where my dad is asking me, "Did you do something to this woman?"
If you're getting good deed, there shouldn't be no drama.
But when it stopped providing, they start going crazy. Like, why you stop? I want more. Like, who you talking to now? Like, you know, that type of situation. Like,
okay, that's how it works.
I believe good deed cures all problems.
You think so?
I think so.
You never seen good D attached to a bad man?
Wait, say it one more time.
You never experienced good D attached to a bad man? To a toxic man?
Oh, yeah. Maybe she wanted me. I don't know. Maybe she wanted me because, you know, I did kiss her. Like, maybe she wanted me to kiss something else, and I didn't. I did it with her fucking sister-in-law, and maybe she feels some type of way. I don't know.
Might as well say her name at this point.
Oh man, she would love it. I would say her name, but I'm not gonna give her that clout.
No Diddy. Okay.
Stupid.
Let's see. All right. So this probably can go for you too, and obviously it goes for you because you said you situationship. When couples aren't, when things just aren't clicking, and the men aren't providing, they aren't like showing attention and being attentive and stuff like that. And I'm sure enough, marriage goes up and down. It's not always a fairy tale. Is it because you think most men don't know how to give that gratitude and show like their woman and provide and the attention and assertiveness and stuff like that because they don't feel the reciprocation is like coming back from their woman? Or do you think men just don't know how to do it like flat out?
I think men just get comfortable because they do know how to do it. They start off like that. Mm-hmm. They start off doing it. It's just that once they get with you or they know they got you, then the trying goes out the window. They don't feel like they have to keep pushing. But see, women, when they're with a man, what they give them at the beginning is normally at least what you've had for at least the first year. You know.
Okay, I'll say about a year.
You know,
okay. I'll say because I would say both sides
by that
get
time you've already been with her
phase.
before she starts to change who she is.
Who would you guys
starts
say?
to adapt to the person she's with.
Who would you guys say gets in cruise mode first? Who gets complacent like first? The man or the woman?
Probably the woman, but it all depends if you get good D.
So she keep on going back to the D. Like, oh no.
Criteria is.
So, let me ask you a question then. If the man is providing security and everything's connecting, like visually, physically, he looks good and everything like that he's providing, but sex ain't good, would your marriage last?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because women make sacrifices.
So you'll sacrifice getting whack D to
and for a good lifestyle, yes.
Okay.
To have no worries, yes.
Okay, at least you keep it real. That's real.
You wouldn't cheat?
No, I don't think I would because that actually puts your household.
Stop the cap.
She thought about that shit. She like,
the cap.
Is that classified as cheating?
Man. No, really. I'm not capping. I wouldn't do that. Because at the end of the day, if you get caught, is what you're doing out there in the streets
so
really worth sacrificing what you have at home?
What I'm hearing is that like if you get caught, it has to be worth it.
Well, I mean, if you're going to do it, it better be worth it.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, if you're going to sacrifice, the roof over your head and your bills being paid and a good man, providing for you for something quick and easy out there, then it's not worth it.
But I'm saying, but if you're cheating with a man that can provide more, then that would actually be worth it.
Not necessarily, because not every man that can provide for you is doing the same thing that the man that is actually providing for you able to do for you.
What's an example?
So at one point in stage, I was in the dating stage and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So I would date, have a couple guys doing different things because everybody's different.
Yeah, keep it real. I get it.
So, if there's a guy that wants to take you out, you like something about him because he entertains or he's goofy. Then you have a guy over here that just likes to chill. Guy. He goes to the movies and he's just like a laid back type of dude. Okay. You just never know. Every guy is different. So and then every guy adapts differently to the woman that he's with too.
So real quick, describe for me what is a guy that every woman wants to have fun with.
Somebody likes to travel.
Travel. So let me say
somebody
this. Travel, funny, attractive, open-minded, good D.
She's like preferably.
Okay. So
and successful.
Okay. So describe.
And has a goal-driven.
Describe. Obviously, your husband he locked you down.
He's goal-driven.
How did he win you over compared to other guys? You were dating, and now you're off the market.
Yeah, he won me over because he was strong about it, and he applied pressure at the beginning. It was oh, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do that for you.
He did what he said, though.
Yeah. Okay. He completed the mission, and now we're stronger than ever. We've grown drastically. In the past 10 years, We have 3 beautiful daughters. We own 2 homes.
Okay.
You know, we own 3 acres of property.
What's
So, you know, we're actually a really powerful couple, and we're continuously growing.
That's what's up.
Okay.
That's
like
the
that.
goal.
I like
That's
So
the
let
goal.
me give you guys some knowledge real quick. Don't do it if it doesn't give you growth and it's not gonna make you lead to something better.
So if it doesn't add value to your life, it's not worth it.
Exactly.
I
like
want
that.
what she wants.
I like that. I mean,
want
honestly,
what she
I
has.
I feel like honestly, it's portion like the podcast that like I want like a lot of women to understand like what men actually thrive for, like a good man actually thrives for, and what the guy just wants to have fun thrive for. A lot, like we almost interview like almost 100 women that come in here, and some women just don't understand.
A lot of
Yeah.
them just,
I think a lot of they think
But I mean, it does go both ways. It
chasing the
is a
wrong guy.
50-50. Not when it comes to like paying bills and things, that's not 50-50. But when it comes to, you know, the way that you care for each other and the way that, you know, one it's taking care of each other, whether you pay bills or not, because me personally, I have been married for 10 years, but I'm a firm believer in a man is supposed to pay the bills.
I believe it too.
Because at the end of the day, whether I'm there or not, your bills are still going to be paid.
That's the whole point of
So
providing security.
I'm
and
an
keeping the home
asset
running.
to this
Yeah.
property. You know, I'm an asset.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you take care of what you love.
Yeah.
And that's how I honestly feel about it. So, you know, if you're not going to do it for that, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
see majority of them do it for the financial stability.
Yeah, and see, that's
My
wrong.
fingers.
Because that only gets you so far, and that's why there's a big divorce rate.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of friends that are married or in relationships or more single friends?
Well, these days I have more married friends,
More
yes.
friends. Okay.
But that had to grow on me.
Is it because did you have to go out of your circle? Like you don't have like old childhood or high school friends or anything?
Well, I did, but they weren't married, so they wouldn't understand.
Okay. So do you see like you guys go different? The lifestyles are different, basically, what you're living.
Yeah, definitely. But that had to grow on me too, because you know I was used to hanging out with them, and my husband just so cool with it. You know, he's like, "Oh, go, have fun," you know. But then it's like when you see what they're doing versus like how they carry themselves, and you're like, I can't do that. You know, you got me in this place, but I'll watch out for you. You know, but but at the end of the day, it's like some people they just don't belong in your life. You know, if they no longer serve you, then it's time for them
I
to
tell
go.
people all the time, if you're not adding value, then you're just wasting your time.
Yeah.
Not
I-
everybody can be in each chapter of the book.
Yeah.
Everyone plays their part, so I feel that's what it's at.
Yep.
Do you feel like people? I know you sound like you're like a solo chick, like you don't have no like
I know.
tight homegirls. You
I
have a tight home?
don't.
You got a tight cousin or something? That you hang out with?
No, my
No?
brother is my best friend. My
Okay.
mom's my best friend. My dad's
Alright.
my best friend, and
So
my
your brother.
kids. You know, my
You have more. You have more guy friends?
no.
Okay. All right. At least there's like that. Women nowadays, in your vision that you see, obviously, like you're on social media, and you're doing the model thing and everything. Like, do most women nowadays want to be independent and reach that goal, make that money, or do they want to settle down, have a family, be a wife?
Deep down, they want to
down.
be a wife. They want to be settled. They want to be with the man they can be with the rest of their lives. I'm not sure how.
Why do you think most girls is on the internet just popping in, living the hot girl summer life?
It's crazy because that's what I would say social media and the internet is producing. You know, like if I really wanted to be where I'm at right now, I would be doing a lot of hot girl summer. But because I have a son and I have a dad that I rock with, they're gonna see that in their internet. So
A lot of people don't think like that.
yeah, I don't care about followers. I met billionaires who got 26 followers.
Okay.
You know,
I get it.
followers isn't nothing to somebody who's successful. That's just nothing but like clout. That's nothing but like the media.
Clout is a new drug, though.
It is. It's very dangerous. Somebody would do the most and would
Yeah.
make themselves look like a clown on social media. So no.
You feel like social media nowadays like promotes like independent women or promotes relationships?
Independent women.
Independent women.
Yeah. But see, the way that I feel about what's going on right now with the women is like men are just getting their get back. And now they're feeling salty about it because for years, you know,
You mean like women getting their get back?
no, like men, and they're feeling salty about it. That's why men are like talking mess like, oh, these women, all they want is money and things like that. But it's like, no, women have been taking care of men for years.
Okay.
You know, when the man is originally supposed to provide.
Yeah.
So the men are the ones that have this backwards. You know, it's not the women.
So what about the
I
women
agree.
out partying and just saying they don't need a man?
They may not, you know, because they've been taking care of men for years. So now it's their time. They're in their era.
But,
You know,
but
so
like, is that adding value to their name, to their, obviously, like, they're shopping
gonna get
themselves.
them to
and
their end
you're
goal?
only gonna be single so long. So
Well,
like,
honestly, at some point in your life, every woman gets tired of it. And I've been that woman. You know, I've been the woman that's taken care of a man.
I mean, but
I've been that
Is
woman
having,
that
is having
has
that hot girl
gotten-
summer going to get you to your end goal?
It may not, no, but it allows you to have that time to enjoy yourself that a man can't give you.
do you feel like every
You
woman
know,
needs that?
I do. Honestly, I really do, because I feel like, well, it just depends how you do it, though, because these women,
She belongs to the streets.
Said hot girl summer. There ain't
Yeah.
only a couple ways to do it.
these women these days, though, they're going like a whole other level, you know, because this is like some whole like new generation type stuff.
It's bad. Girls are wearing
Our version
fishnets
of Hot
in the
Girl
club.
Summer, you know, like it wasn't nothing like what it is. We at least, if we wore a bikini, it wasn't like a thong, you know, like.
It was
We
at
had
the
some
beach.
type of class about ourselves. These women these days, they don't even care whether they're big, too big for their clothes, or too small for their
Where do you
clothes.
feel like all
They
that
don't
confidence
care.
comes from, though?
Cardi B. Who else? Snooki, is that her name? That's not Snooki. What's the other girl after Cardi B?
What's that big girl's name?
Sexy Red. Sexy Red.
Lizzo.
Lizzo.
She said it.
Yeah, whatever her name is. Yeah, her. She's the one that's setting the tone for the big women right now.
It don't come from them.
But Sexy Red just is doing too much. You know, she's talking about STDs, you know.
It comes from all the guys that can't get women.
That's crazy. And then,
Or the guys that have had too many women.
How like common is that a man can get a lot of women?
it's
You
been
said how
common.
what?
It's
How common is it?
It's been common.
Oh yeah, that's common.
Is it common?
Yeah, that's
think so?
very common.
Out of 100
It's
men,
very, very rare that you run across a man that hasn't been touched. Every
mean-
man is.
I mean, you've probably been touched in
like
some way somehow.
95%
But
of
actually-
the time.
but
But a man that
a
can
lot of
pull
men
one, that a
are-
man can wake
are
up out of
tainted.
bed
And knowing he's going to get a shit.
and know he'll get sex that day. How many men do you
Well,
think? do that?
honestly, I believe that men walk around thinking that often.
I know,
Because-
not thinking it. Anybody can think that
they
shit.
Hope
About
that.
doing it.
Coming from men hope that.
Yeah.
Like you think about it, like when men get on these dating apps and they swipe 100 all the way across,
They hoping for
like
all y'all to.
a lot
you
of
know
the
what I'm saying?
women don't even like swipe them back.
I believe
Oh,
it's
so
a
they're sitting
confidence,
there.
though. I believe it's a confidence. Like, this is the confidence. Like, that energy. Like, I don't care if this motherfucker is not fit or nothing, but he got the energy and he, like,
But the confidence can be it can either be delusional or it can be real. Because at the end of the day,
you can know, though. It's energy. You can't lie about energy.
but at the end of the day, like
True.
the numbers don't lie. So the dude can walk in the party and act like he's getting the women when he's really not. But if he keeps up the confidence, somebody will buy into it. Versus the man who's always can leave and he has a picking of 5 women before he leaves a party. There's a guy struggling that's still acting like he's wearing the confidence. He can't show
The
that
guy
he's not
hoping
wearing
he's
the
going to
confidence.
leave with something, and the guy knowing he's
He's
going to leave
hoping.
with something.
Yeah, those 2 men are different. They're like way
got
different.
you.
Like
Walking in there like, man, I hope damn.
because I can give you an example. Like
Walking in
obviously,
there, walking in there like, oh, cool.
like
alright.
by the time you reach your teen years, like a lot of the women have already grown into their beauty. You can see, you can see somebody that when you're in junior high and you have that crush, like like man, when she becomes 21, she's gonna be like fly. Like you can already tell that like how she is with her structure. You seen her mom, you seen her genes, like all that stuff you had already seen. Like a man has to grow into it. Like you think about every time like you guys have been to elementary school. Like, there's probably been like one cute boy in a whole elementary school. There's like 100 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have that one boy that gets like all the girls think he's cute and stuff like that. Like he has to go through, but there's a lot of pretty girls that go through one class. So it's harder for men when it comes down to getting it down. Because on top of that, he could be just cute, but then he could be the guy with a good D to attach to toxic dick. I mean, dick attached to him being toxic, being that like he doesn't provide any value. He doesn't have a job, barely has a car. He looking for a woman to give him money and provide. He can like stuff like that. When there's another guy that to be attractive, successful, like have his shit together, being able to lead a woman so a woman can trust him, so he can provide for security, stuff like that. All that stuff has to be like taught, so it takes years down the line that man actually becomes rare. So where he can walk out and pick 5 women versus like the guy, he can act like cocky all day long and try to act like the women don't hurt his feelings when she turn him down. Like the guy who knows eventually one of these girls will get with me if I remain and act confident, then it's like a whole role, it's a whole game. So I think a lot of women think that like a lot of guys can get a lot of girls, but it don't work. It don't work like that. Guys have to qualify, have to have all these things to be able to qualify to get that right woman. When I mean, like a lot of women think about it, like a lot of women, like not to knock anybody, but a lot of women are just pretty and useless. It's just like
so what makes a woman useful?
They don't have to be useful because like they're just pretty. It's given to them. Hey girl, you pretty. Hey, get on this boat. Hey, I'm gonna help you and your home because you pretty. Your homegirl look mediocre, but you pretty enough for both of y'all. Your ugly homegirl can come too. Like it works like that. So the woman like keeps herself up and she's just pretty. It's cool. Now it does add bonus if she adds value and she's pretty and she's smart. She knows how to add value to her man. Like being that like depending on what he does. If he does business, even if he's just a 9-to-5 worker, but she prepares his lunch and she gets his laundry ready and everything like that, it makes his day easier. She's adding value to his life. So there's a lot of things that women can do, but like nowadays I see like women that think that they're IG models and all this shit that go through and that they're real pretty. They don't really have to do much because a lot of guys are just throwing and offering, so they don't really have to.
So many people
They're gonna end up alone,
paying them attention, giving them
They're
that
gonna end up
attention,
alone.
but it convinces them that.
That's why I think
shit.
that's why I think like women like are confused nowadays because they open their phone and they see likes and
Instant
they see hearts.
gratification.
So they see that like these people like me. I don't really have to do shit.
It's gonna die when they're like in their 50s, you know.
I say before then.
You know, if they
OnlyFans don't have
Definitely.
retirement plan. They ain't got no 401k.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it all depends if the women really want families. That's why I asked you guys, like, do they really want families? Do they want to be a wife, or do they just want to make money and compete with men? Like, I got a nice car, he got a nice car. Like, I mean,
I feel like-
what is the material stuff?
I feel like that came from a single household family when a mother was left with the kids, you know, and the dad was doing whatever the fuck the dad was doing. And, you know, the kids are raised up to see an independent mother in the household. And the mother is, you know, whoever she has, a son or a daughter. And she's over here like, you don't need a man. You know, you can do this on your own. You can cook. You can, you know, I feel like that's where it came from. And this is why, like, but it did like a whole... I would say it did benefit and didn't benefit because now, like, you know, we have like some females, I could say myself, like I thought like I didn't need no man, but no, like I don't got strength like a man. Like I don't, you know, I can feel like I'm strong and whatnot, but like I don't got a strength like a man. I don't have that voice like a man where my kids are going to listen, just stop moving and stop doing whatever they're doing. Like I need a man in the household, you know? This is why like I co-parent with the father of my kids. Like regardless, whatever had happened between us in the past, the father is still in their lives, you know? I'm putting whatever had happened to us in the past, and I'm not with that ego like, oh, I don't need you. I don't need your help. Like, fuck you. You know, you did me wrong. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm about to raise these kids by myself. No, fuck that shit. Like, I need you. You know, the kids need a mother and a father. Like, all that, what it is ego.
Yeah.
You know, that's disrupting the generation. And I don't even know how it's going to be the next 15 years, the way it's going right now. It's not going to be no more tradition at all. Like,
I
the
get
tradition's going to die. Like,
I think it's already dead.
I get you. I mean, like to lead back to that, like, how would you see your daughters without their dad in their life?
Oh, that would be horrible. My kids wouldn't even know how.
Did you grow up with
like,
both parents in the house? Or?
No. Well, I did up until I was 9,
Okay.
and then my parents got divorced, which it was like
that's crazy.
my
Same here.
my sister, she was cool with it, but it was like traumatizing for me.
Okay.
So even getting with my husband when I got pregnant, just starting out, I was like, I gotta try to make this work. I gotta do whatever I can. You know, like we've done counseling.
Okay.
You know, like, and like you said, marriage is ups and downs, but it's not about what you go through.
I think
It's
a lot of
about
people
how
don't
you get
understand
through it.
that, like, they think that just because they get a ring, like it's a job, it's an everyday thing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That
for
ring
sure,
don't solve
because-
problems.
Because even with everything that the man does for the household, he can't forget about you, you know, because at the end of the day, the man sets the tone.
Okay.
And if the man is unhappy, then the whole house is unhappy. Whether the wife
Yeah, you think
is,
different.
you know, whether the wife is having a good day or not. If the husband walks in mad, she's automatically mad because she's concerned, you know, so her day is already off. Like,
I like
what's
that.
going on? You know, so it's like, But if the man is happy, he walks in, he's good, gives babe flowers or gives her a hug and kiss, smacks her on the ass. We having a good day. The wife is cooking dinner. You got your food. All you got to do is come home from work every day. The kids are good. Everybody's good. Then, yeah, the household is happy. What are you going to complain about?
Okay. Can you tell me question, before you met your husband like that, were you in that independent mode? Like,
yeah, I was. Yeah, like before I met my husband, I was really like independent because I was doing like a lot of traveling and I was involved in like the music industry and things like that. And so I was like always busy. And then when he came in my life, he started funding my travel. And then
he was adding value and supporting you.
Right, yeah, like supporting my vision, which was kind of weird because you never thought like a man would be, oh, you in the music industry, like okay.
Most guys
it was new for
pull
him too.
Pull girls out of that. I get you.
Right, yeah. But he kept it moving, and I was cool with that too because that was what I loved to do. So that actually made us stronger.
Real quick, let's say like your oldest daughter, what would you explain to her? She's independent. She went to school. She got an education. She making some good money, but you see she got a good man that she's kind of like not treating good, not showing the right attention to. Like you don't want her to miss that dude. What advice would you give your daughter to transition from? You're independent, but let him lead. Let him take the lead.
I would just say at some point, a lot of things are not worth arguing over, and sometimes you can just kind of.
How do you know when to win? Like, most people want to win the battle. So how do you know when is that? Everybody wants to win the argument.
Because you have to pick your battles. That's where strong marriage comes in at. Because if you don't pick your battles, then you guys will be arguing all the time.
Give me an example. When is it okay for your husband to win?
It's okay for him to win when it comes to like family problems.
Okay.
Yeah, or if it comes to like him having to do with like being the man of the house, anything along those lines, then I kind of have to shut down because that's not my area.
Okay.
Then I'm overstepping my boundaries.
So when do you win? When do you stand on business? You know the answer to that?
In my household,
like she's like, they don't ask me.
in my household, I'm always on business.
Okay.
So when it comes to the kids, I have a plan. Like I'm more like the strong one in my house. So I am the one that because I work from home, so I handle all the finances. I take care of the kids. Only thing he has to do is go to work and come home.
Okay.
Yeah, and he sometimes he'll do a little cleaning. He tries to help me out here and there, with the kids, or if he gets home early, he'll do his part, and so we have that, evened out, but that comes with work, and that's what a lot of women don't understand. You can't just jump into a marriage just thinking, oh, this is the man that I got with, and, this is the man that he was supposed to be, and this is who he should be. No, you guys have to grow together and you change together. And so it's every day that you're with the person, if you don't learn how to love them differently every day, then your marriage won't be successful. Okay. Because with growth comes change.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. For you, where do you see yourself in 2 years? Still single? Still single? Still single and messing with the same dude?
Okay. Still single.
He ain't got. You ain't slapped no clock on him. He ain't got no.
Look, the way he's treating me is I'm I could be replaced. And I understand I can be replaced, but it's if you're trying to work this out, it takes both ways. You're gonna forgive me. We're gonna forgive each other. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna put the past in the past. We're just gonna understand.
How often does the past get brought up? In a month, huh?
Okay, so let's say he says something to me when I was in Lancaster, 2 or 3 days ago, he said something very harsh. He was like, "Did I ask you to be my girlfriend?" That's harsh. You feel me? I'm I can't even remember yes or no. And I'm saying no because I don't remember. I'm no. But then next you know, 2 days after, you're asking for my blessing. So it's like, wait, I don't understand. You trying to play me now? Like, you trying to play me? Because I'm not no one to play with. Like, I was raised by an older sibling who's a brother. You feel me? That
With all the smoke.
that you know that told me about him fucking bitches and how his homies and him was fucking bitches like on a train. You know understand? Like, I have game because of my older brother. Like, I'm not about to be schooled. I'm not about to be played with. So like, you know what? I don't see myself with him no more because the way he's treating me and it's really more in a personal level because he met my kids, you know, and my kids always they'll mention his name. They're like, oh, da da da, like, oh, where is he? Like, oh, when he's gonna like tell his kids to add me on Roblox and da da da, like, you know, like there's already that attachment, like,
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's really hard, like. I'm only talking to him because of emotional detachment that I haven't detached myself yet.
So how come you don't give other guys time of day?
I went on a date, you know. I went on a date on someone who's very successful, and I'm going to say Walter O'Brien. Shoot me or whatever, but if you Google him, Walter O'Brien, he's a child prodigy, you know, that broke into NASA, yeah. If I'm pronouncing that right. Like I said, excuse me for my foreignness, but... yeah, you know, the government wants him. You know, he owns a very successful company called Scorpion. So, yeah, you know, I have a very successful man that wants me in their team, that wants me to be their partner. But at the end of the day, I have boundaries, you know. If you expect me to fuck you on the third date, you got me fucked up.
So what's wrong with that?
Because there's no commitment. You know, if he has so much money, he can call the next female that's willing to give it up because I didn't give it up that night, you know?
So you already seen a dude that's not giving you commitment and giving him sex. How come the
guy that's
Brian
giving
dude
you-
can't give you sex?
Because at the end of the day, okay, so this goes back high school, right? The nerds don't get the attention, but the guys who play on football
The
and
bad
the girls,
boys and shit.
you know, the girls, you know, it goes really like that, like how like society works. It goes on like high school, you know, how, and then it works when you move up, you know, to your job, your career. Like people are like that, you know, the ones who are doing the work are not getting attention because they don't look the part. They don't look like built. They don't look strong. They look sexy. They don't look appealing. But they're the ones that really like, you know, doing engineering and whatnot. They don't get the attention. So they're not going to get the hot girl, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
So, you know,
That's why I explained to you guys earlier, it comes with a package. Like the guy just can't be one thing. He can't just be money. He just can't be looks. Because
Yeah,
that shit only
that's
gets you so far. You have to be a full package. When I said you're going to be one thing when it comes to women. Like,
But that
because,
depends though, because you can start off being only one thing and then be with that woman, and that woman.
but that woman
can't-
has to recognize you and see you.
Yeah,
that's what makes it hard.
Because if she sees your inner
Because that
potential,
shit, like
it'll
how
come
she
out.
just explained right now, like the dude's an engineer, he's doing such and such, but she don't see that motherfucker. Like,
Right,
she see
yeah.
the other dude that has the other shit. His clout is high.
you know, he's a
like,
football player. Like he was
Yeah.
playing football in his high school, and he's built. You feel me? Like he's the most the top of the whatever. One girl will be like, I want him to be 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
I want him to be big. I want him to, you know, like
He has the
fits-
qualifications that break
the
it down.
qualification
Yeah.
like was there. You feel me? And then he has like personality that makes it like hard for me to let go and just be like, you know what? He has until April 3rd for this other phone to cut off.
Hate on that motherfucker.
and that's it. You're not gonna have no way to reach me but on social media, because whoever's gonna have my other number are gonna be exclusive people. My mom, my dad, my grandma, my kids are gonna have my numbers.
That's it. April 3rd.
For real.
So, all right, let's see. Well, we just kind of spoke over it right now. How do the good guys get overlooked? I always see girls that end up with like bad
The bad
dudes. Like,
boys, the
I mean,
toxic
honestly,
dudes.
like she's a perfect example. Like the dude has all the qualifications, but she's still complaining about she can't get that commitment. Like, and there's other guys that qualify, might not have the looks that he does, but he has a good job. Like you said, he has a status, but she's still giving the bad guy the chance instead of the good guy. Why do the good guys get overlooked?
Probably because they're not trying hard enough, or they're looking for the wrong type of
Man, I
women.
hear girls say guys try too hard all the time.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's because like it depends on your era, what kind of era you're in. Like in my 20s, I wanted a bad boy, but there's all kind of nice dudes trying to look at me, but I'm like, no.
You was overlooking them.
Yeah, like I want that. Like it just depends on your era. And
So you feel like women do that in stages? You feel like every woman wants to go to the bad boy stage, and then finally they find that like a husband material type dude?
I could say that because you
So
got to
when
crawl
you-
before you can walk.
So pretty much when you didn't find a husband with all those bad boys, you settle for the nerd guy that.
No, not
Just-
settle. I would just say you grew. You know, like once you learn what you don't like, that's the only way you can learn what you want.
Put it this way: if your husband didn't choose you, would you have had a shot at a man just as good as him, or did you choose your
Yeah.
husband because he's the best choice?
Well, I chose him because he was the best choice. But once I learned what the best choice was, if I was to go any further with someone else, I would definitely be aiming high. You know, and it would definitely be they would have to make sure that their standards were
Okay, that's what I'm
top
saying
tier
right now. So,
because
so,
my husband has raised the bar.
so he set the bar like it's high.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's real
Makes sense.
high.
Okay. Can the bad boy ever be husband material?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You say yeah?
Look at Nipsey
Yeah.
Hussle.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
yeah, you can change somebody the way
Yeah.
you want to fit. If he really is interested.
But should the woman have to change him? Shouldn't he already be established and be who he is? I mean, you can add value to
And
his
if you
life,
change him,
bro.
is
that's
that actually
you
manly?
can add value to that
Yeah.
person.
Okay.
Sorry, my name is Jasmine. I've been married for 15 years.
15 years?
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
See,
That's what's up.
She knows some shit.
I'm at the right place at the right time. I'm over here listening to wisdom because this is what I want.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to be in a committed,
for
you know,
real.
I
We
want
get
a
it.
husband.
We're
Like,
going to change the April 3rd to April 1st in a minute.
But you definitely have to know your worth, even in a marriage. You know,
Yeah.
because that does go unnoticed. And sometimes a man can get caught up in the family and taking care of everything and lose sight of you as a woman, and then wonder why the woman has cheated.
You
know,
don't think
but
that
if
could go
if
both
there's
ways?
lack of in the house, well, like I said, the man sets the tone. So no.
Okay.
Because if the woman is happy and the man is doing and he's delivering what she, you know, has taught or what she has put out there that she likes, what would she be unhappy about?
What if
See,
he's
my biggest
always at
thing is
work,
like for
always,
me,
always at work.
even with situations like that, a woman will figure out how that best works for her if she loves that man. You know, because like me, I'm just like a brutally honest person. And I am trying to work on that.
What's wrong with telling the truth?
It's my delivery.
Oh, your delivery.
Yeah,
Your delivery.
but
She
but
like
it
she like
is
them little kids that be in the store that just say some crazy ass shit. Like, hey, look at that mom.
It's the baby.
Okay. It's your delivery. I mean, because I don't knock people that tell the truth. Like, you just like open it honestly. You tell shit. Some people be like, "Oh my god, you say that," but it's just
Sugar
your
Yeah,
delivery
that's
shit.
how I am. But see, my thing is like I just don't care how it comes out, whether I'm gonna hurt your feelings or not,
Okay.
because
I like her.
But
at
honestly,
least
but it keeps-
I'm being honest.
But it keeps people
you
around
know?
you. If people can take what you said, then it makes people respect you because they respect what you say.
I would think that they should respect me, but they don't. Because
probably
they
just don't
can't
like what
handle
you say.
it. They can't handle
probably
it.
just don't like what you
so
say.
I've lost a lot of friends behind the fact that I just talk whatever's on my mind is how I say it.
Okay.
You know, like even in my marriage, like I'm as real as they come, and it's like if you can't take it, I don't know what to tell you because that's me.
Okay.
You know,
I like her a lot.
Yeah, there's no reason to lie, honestly, because lies you have to just cover up, and that
It's a
creates
lot of
more
work.
problems.
Hell yeah.
So it's best
Lies
to
is
just,
work.
you know, because when
I
you
gotta remember
lie,
I
that's
told you.
work.
I gotta remember what
and
I
then
told
on
you.
top
I
of
gotta
that,
remember I told
you
you.
get in deeper. You know, you get in deeper shit when you lie about some stuff versus me just coming out and telling you, "Well, fuck it, I did it. What you gonna do? You gonna leave me? If that's what it is, I'll sacrifice it. But because I messed up, you know. So, but probably the way you own up to shit like that is probably not the right way. But
Okay. But you had mentioned that a woman doesn't become like. What would it take for you think not for yourself, but you see people that just happen in relationships in general? What does it take for a woman to step out of her relationship and cheat?
just consistently talking, because women get tired, and at some point, you know, a woman will fight so hard for what she loves, and that's all women. You know, like, because you can find any woman out there on the street, and if she's wearing a bracelet on her hand that she really cares about, if she loses that bracelet, she gonna be pissed. You know, because women care. What they love, they take care of. And so, like, you know, when it comes to like being in a, you know, relationship or whatnot, I kind of feel the same thing. Like a woman will go as far as it takes to make sure that that man is happy, but she has to be taken care of first. Because if she basically same thing when you have kids. The woman can't even really take care of her kids fully if the man is in the household until her mindset is in the right mind frame. You know, because it comes from the man. Yeah. So, like, I could wake up every day and call my husband and be like, hey, babe, I love you. I just want you to have a good day at work today. That just makes me feel bright, like I'm going to just have a good day. But it all goes based off of his response. Now, if he don't tell me it back, or if he like, all right, you know, then I'm already, no, yeah, exactly. I'm going to be like, what? No, the fuck? No, you're not. Hello?
Oh, man.
Hello?
Okay, now I can see where this is going. All right. I'll see how you
Hold on. I'm about to go. I know where he works.
I see where you run the household real quick.
Kids, get in the car. Let's go.
Quick question, because I remember rewinding back. You said that you handle finances in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Can your husband blow a chunk of money without running by you?
No, absolutely not.
Jesus Christ.
Absolutely not. I mean, because if he did, then it would be an issue, indefinitely. Because
but you said
But
that
he makes it.
You said that he sets the mood and the trend.
you know, we make it,
okay.
and when like he wants to go out and just like go splurging, if it's not on me or if it's not on us, then
Oh no,
it's like
our money and my money is my money.
yeah, it's like what are you doing?
Okay.
You know,
Interesting.
because
can he blow 500 and be okay?
How much would
it
you be like? What the
depends
fuck?
Didn't say nothing?
Is there some bills due? Like, could we have used that 500 for the family to travel? Could we have went and stayed in the hotel for a night
he
and
probably
did some family
let's-
time? Could you
let's
have
just-
used that money and took me out on a date and you didn't?
I mean,
let's
just say this. Like,
it could go a
let's say
long
like
way.
let's say 3 years went by, man. And he like say his job consists of like him just doing work, and he bought like some construction equipment that around about like $500. Like, he could took the family out, but I mean, we do stuff here and there. Like, he just happened to say fuck them kids and just like. I just wanted to reward myself. It's been years. I don't do shit. For
Well, if
myself.
it's something like that, then that's okay if we have it.
Okay.
You know, but he wouldn't do that anyway. He always tries to make sure like, hey, I'm gonna do this. Like we got it, you know, and then I'll be like yes or no.
Okay. What about your household?
Oh, I don't run the finances. My husband does.
Can he blow some money without you saying nothing though?
No.
Okay.
No. But I don't run the finances. I'm the opposite of her. I like to spend the money. So I go run it by him like, hey, do you have?
Okay. All right.
I'm better.
Yeah, and then I spend the money, but I have my like separate money that I put apart from like our bills that I spend.
Okay. All right. You on?
Oh no, I was just tripping off the guys not being able to spend their own money.
All right. Let me see. This gonna be.
No. It's not that they can't spend their own money because he does get like a certain amount of money put in his own separate account.
God.
And then, well, I mean, we both do. Like we both have a spending account.
Okay, I'll just give you a hard time.
All right. Let me make this. This will be the last question. I'll give each one of you guys will give me like a little story time. Please give me a situation where it was rough, a rough patch in your relationship, and you guys came out of it. Something got to hit. Like, man, you know what? I almost left his ass, but like we worked it out.
Ooh, that goes deep.
Like,
Okay,
in my head, it's like,
real quick. I mean, we all keep it real. I mean, has anybody ever stepped out of the relationship? Has your man ever stepped out of your relationship? That you know?
We've been together since we were 19.
That
But
you know of?
Yeah, we were friends first.
No,
Okay.
not that I know of.
Okay. So, name the situation. It was rough, and it was like, I took the kids, went to my mom's house. I was like,
Basically, it was like a situation where we were at. We went to like a little club out here, and some people around this time we were dating though,
okay.
and some people had shot up the club, and when they had shot up the club, I was sitting in a chair like right by where they were shooting, and I had on heels, and when everybody took off running to run from the bullets, I tried to too, and then I fell. But he was nowhere to be found. You know, he was nowhere to be found. And so my cousin wind up picking me up off the floor, like dragging me like where the door of the exit was. And we found him at the exit.
He was already there, telling you to come on. Like,
he claimed that he was looking for me, but I'm like, well, you knew I wasn't over here, you know.
That's tough.
Yeah, and then like when we got to the car that was parked next to us were the people that were shooting. So they started shooting in the air as they were pulling off, and then I'm in the back seat. It was a 2-door, and he hops out of the car and basically is like running on the side of the car. Basically
catch the bullets? What the fuck is he trying to do?
To save himself because he left us in the car.
okay.
Yeah, so that took me a very, very long time to get over because I felt like I couldn't trust him and I didn't feel safe.
At the end of the day, though, how did you prepare that? Did he finally admit, like, hey, okay, I was looking out for myself, my bad? Or did it come down to where you envisioned it wrong?
It just basically came down to him just pretty much like trying to explain himself that like he really was looking for me and that he loves me and he wouldn't do nothing like that and all of that stuff. And then I wind up forgiving him after a while, but it did take a minute.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, because trust and feeling safe is a big.
If
I feel like I'm gonna get shot around you, I don't think
I can't roll with you.
No.
Okay. Like, babe, we just got to work on your reaction time. You just wouldn't.
I need. If you gonna duck, I need us to duck.
You supposed to.
Yeah.
So what about for you? Your situation you still got right now. Why are you still talking to him? What was the last situation that?
Okay, so the whole fight situation, right? So everybody scattered, right? So I'm just gonna go to the part where I left off, where everybody scattered because like the police is coming, somebody's recording, blah 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 blah. And then I got my brother. He gave me his shirt. I'm over here putting this shirt on my face because my nose is bleeding. He's like, "What the fuck you want me to do?" I just gave him that nod, and he already know what the fuck to do. He socked that bitch. He socked that bitch. You feel me?
That's a down ass brother right there.
You feel me? He socked that bitch.
See, that's what I was expecting.
You feel me? And where the fuck is my dude at?
Slow it down. I just did.
The fuck?
All right, that's what's up. Okay, we don't condone hitting women around here. Just so you know, not on this podcast we don't.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I get you. So, but how did he redeem himself? How did you still? All right,
He still has not redeemed himself. Like if he didn't even fight his best friend. So I'm like, okay, so the reason why you didn't fight your friend from middle school is because this is like bros before hoes. Like, what is this that type of scenario that I'm dealing with? Like
His friend that was with you, that you were with.
No. His friend that I cheated on him
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
You know,
Okay.
you feel me? Like he confronted him about it at Olive Gardens. You
They
know,
still friends?
They not talking like that no more. No.
Okay.
It's not like No.
How does that make you feel, like as a woman, like he gave you shit, but he didn't do nothing to his friend?
Exactly. It's like he wanted me to get fucked up because he was hurt. You know?
That's grimy right
That's
there.
some janky shit. That sound like some soft.
Yeah.
That's a song sound like a soft
Bitch
dude.
shit.
Okay.
You feel me?
That's why I whooped his ass.
That's why I called him a bitch, and I'm still standing on business calling you a bitch on live.
Okay. Yeah, that ain't cool. Okay.
And I got a whip too.
I see what he did there. Okay.
You understand me now?
I see what happened. Okay. To the couch.
Since you inserted yourself, you ain't here now. You ain't here now.
Yeah, so when me and my husband were like, when he proposed to me, kind of went kind of crazy.
Oh shit! I was like, how did that go crazy? That's supposed to be the good part. No,
I got
I'll think about it.
paranoid and like everything. And
You said no?
everything. No, I said
Oh,
yeah.
I was about to
I
say
like,
then.
I got super
She was like, close your
paranoid.
eyes. I'll be right.
And I think like it was like a rough patch in my life too, because I was transitioning jobs and it was like a lot. So like I kind of went crazy a little bit. And so,
Can you define crazy?
Yeah,
What is
like-
it?
not like psycho where I was beating him up and stuff, but like, thinking like paranoid. Like I was paranoid. Like
Paranoid he was gonna
cheating on
leave or-
me,
okay.
paranoid he was gonna
Okay.
leave
You were
me
going through
with two
depression.
Kids and like all this stuff. So like, kind of like.
Did you think that yourself, or was he doing things that made you think that?
No, I can't prove it.
It was an illusion.
I was like,
It was an illusion.
if you can't
There
put your
you go.
finger on it, then
He always told me like one thing: if he ever cheated on me, like don't never take him back. Like he's like forbidding cheating, and that was like day one of the conversation. He was like, "Hi, my name is Jasmine. You cheat on me, we're done." kind of deal, you know?
Okay.
Wow.
So
That's real.
yeah, like so I knew it wasn't that. I just knew it was probably just me.
You're
And
overthinking?
then, like, and then there was this girl at his job I couldn't stand her. But, you know, you
Yeah,
can't
she
get
couldn't.
somebody that he worked with, so
Okay.
I was just like, I would tell her, like, this girl looked like a horse. And, like,
Would he
she
stick
would
up for her?
say, Huh?
He stick up for her?
Sometimes.
I
And
can
he
see
was like,
that.
I just looked at her. So, like, I really.
She ain't a horse, she a donkey, girl.
Something,
Right.
Right.
That was really hard. So we almost broke up, but that was probably like the only time. We never broke up, though. In 15 years we've been together, 19 years I've known him.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's strong.
Good.
That's strong.
Good.
That's
We
good.
never broke up.
It's rare.
Okay.
I learned as I get older too.
That's
Like
good.
we grow together because we were kids when we got
Yeah.
together. And we experienced life before.
They have a really
Yeah.
strong marriage.
That's good. That's good
Yeah.
though.
It's nice.
I
Get on my
pre-
nerves, but
I mean, I appreciate you ladies coming on here like giving like
Yeah.
good vibes
Good
and advice because like
The realest out the raw. Like
For
I'm
real.
over here telling my personal business that I wouldn't disclose
Yeah.
to nobody.
We dropping
real,
the
though.
gems.
yeah, for real.
I actually got heads on your shoulder.
Like we done had girls that been on here like I mean like we was arguing and shit like that. I went over here and sucked this dude's dick, but it ain't nothing. We
Whoa.
still good. He's still my man. We still locked down and blah blah blah.
that wasn't
like,
nothing.
It
It was just.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was drunk.
What?
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're not
I
doing
was-
none of that over here.
I'll tell the guests I know you guys see the clips, whatever it is, like on Instagram stuff like that. But if you actually go through and like watch the shows, like I mean, we can only clip so much, but like
Yeah.
the shows really tell it all. Like you have to watch the whole show.
Shoot, my friends can't even be like kikiing too much with my husband. It's a wrap.
Fuck y'all laughing at.
Right.
Shit funny?
that's what we was
It funny?
I want to laugh too.
That's what's up.
No, but it's a pleasure being here and being with you guys. Like, it's not a coincidence. Like, this is what I'm seeking for. Like, besides
though.
whatever like passion I have for modeling and
Yeah.
whatnot, like marriage has always been my thing. You know, like how you said, you know, your parents were divorced at age 8 or 9. You said that was like me. You know, my parents divorced, and it was just weird. You know, it was just off balance. So.
My parents waited until I was after high school. They was like, all right, you out of high school.
Yeah, marriage is everything for me. When COVID happened and my man left me with a 3-month-old, it was tough. So like a family means everything for me. But
That's
I know,
good though, because a lot of women now they don't care for it though.
oh my goodness,
I don't really think that though. I feel
Nowadays,
that
yeah.
women
Nah,
care
you-
for it.
Yeah.
they're just acting wild. They don't know how to act. I think it's like,
Take off your blinders.
Can't make
But no, on top of that though, I feel like you don't see it because you don't surround yourself with those type
Yeah.
of women, and that's good though.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that's
like,
probably true.
we see like I said, we
Nah.
don't interview
Because
so
you would say
many
yourself,
different
you
women.
had to
that's
grow
like-
out of that.
no, I see it.
But see, the thing is, because the women are they're valuing themselves, but they're not
Exactly.
getting the value from the man.
Exactly.
So they're not reciprocating,
And
But I think-
right
men
now.
too are like a little bit, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of hard.
Man, that's
to
like
choose
natural.
a group.
Like that's natural state of a man.
the
like,
type of people.
But these days, though, I be like the videos that I be watching. The men are really like emotional. Like they act
Soft.
a lot like
Yeah.
women.
So
I
they
just
say
really
soft.
don't understand. I'm like,
Feminine.
what? That's some bitch shit.
But,
like,
but society tells them that it's
tendencies.
okay to
Yeah.
do that. That's why. So,
They
and it
teach us
makes
that
it-
shit in elementary
like
school.
what? If a girl is stroking that ego, there's a problem. Like what? I would sock you.
True.
I can't what?
Who died?
Shut up.
Why are you crying?
Right? Like what?
See, that's what I'm talking about.
You're
That's
emotional. Why?
Like, I should be crying, not you. Like, what's going on?
But lastly, do you ladies have any questions for us? Or
any crazy experience you had here on your podcast? Like,
Here?
Yeah.
Actually, no, not yet.
Like any
No, not yet.
stories? Yeah, but
Stories? Yeah, hell yeah. But
Stories.
like
I've been
actual
like, whoa.
incidents?
Any of you
Nah.
guys married?
No.
I,
Oh, you're married. How long?
maybe like over.
It took too long.
Nah, I'm counting. 'cause You have,
Yeah, we're
you have to
taking
count.
our
You have to
shit.
count wins, wet,
It
but
happened.
nah.
So you remember in the beginning where I said I don't know the sound effect buttons and shit?
No, over 10 years. Though.
Oh wow.
Oh,
You
okay.
like marriage?
It's a job.
Yeah.
It's a job. It's better than being single though, but it's a job.
Yeah, that's
Especially
true.
These days, because my cousins are single. They be my
Yeah.
mama's single. She be telling me stories like even at her old age, like it's awful.
I mean, I haven't
It's a war zone out
I haven't
there.
experienced being a successful single guy, so that might be a whole different
Yeah.
Oh,
boat.
gotcha.
But yeah, but like I said, like I built with my girl and everything. It's same as like as you guys like keep everything just strong. So like experiencing being a single guy, like and being successful, nah, like that's a whole different story.
Yeah, because I know like there's some really successful pretty girls out there these days that like have really good like careers.
Yeah, but they want a
And
dude
they're
that
really
that
good
brings in
women.
more than them, though. And that's rare.
But what about the ones that don't though? What happens to them?
They don't get chosen.
Yeah, for real.
Look,
They-
I don't mind
Those
if I'm the
women,
breadwinner.
those women will wait for those guys until they can't find those guys and realize they got to settle for a step or two or
those
three.
guys come to them and they're trash, and
Yeah.
then they're like, "Well, I should have shoved for the 10%."
Yeah. All the good guys they let go because of this month, and they're like, oh, fuck.
That makes sense.
It's a war zone out there.
I really don't mind. Like, as long as this person is not asking me for my hard working money, you know, then it's like,
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. You want to do at least come in and provide his own, take care of himself.
yeah, you know, like, you know, don't take
Which is-
mine because I'm
yeah.
working hard for this, you know, like I got kids, and you're not only just taking my money, you taking my kids' money too.
But any man that comes in taking from you is not a man
not the
that's
right- yeah,
gonna
not
be
the right
loyal
man.
for you. He's
Right,
not. He's not the
right.
right man.
You usually
Because
pretty
if
much
he's a taker and he's not a giver or a provider, then
just always
that's
know
not
that.
the right
Yeah, like she's saying.
angle that you wanna go.
Like, what is your take that? What is it? The
affirmations quiz. Yeah.
Find out what you like.
What's your love language?
Yeah, what's your love language?
And on top of that, what they saying, what you conclude with, don't try to make him, don't mold a man. Let the
Yeah.
man already be that when he comes to you.
Because
Yeah.
You trying to
if a guy wants
you
to
have
change,
to go
he's
for
going
it.
to
You
change.
have to.
This
You
is
have
why
to
I'm
ask
here.
for
You
what
can't-
you
you
want.
can't-
getting
can't force him to
game.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to ask for
Thank
what
you.
you want, though.
If he changes
If
because he wants to be a
doesn't
better man
give
for
you
you,
what
type
you
of shit,
want,
he's
and
not
you're
gonna
not
just
willing to change
because you want him
yourself off of what he's willing to offer,
Yeah.
then
I told
And,
my husband he has
that
7
ain't the
years
right
to
one.
marry me, and he took my bluff. At 7 years, he proposed to me.
You waited till the wire.
oh yeah, and we were all pressing him.
11:58, 11:59.
We were
Hey, will you
pressing
marry
him.
me?
I get you. Yeah,
For
but
like a whole year, we were pressing him. And he was like, "Nope, nope." So that's one thing I
I
know
still
too.
got a
A
year.
man
What you
won't
talking
do
about?
it unless they're ready.
True.
You know, but
Yeah.
also too, I know when a man gets a golden ticket, he just ain't gonna run off with it. You know, I know men that they do appreciate, you know, what they have too. It's just they have to learn how to value what's given too, you know,
Yeah.
and don't take that for granted.
True. So overall, what do you guys think of the show?
It's amazing. Just,
Yeah, I loved it. I think this was a great show. I
It's a great
appreciate the
experience.
Glad
opportunity.
you guys enjoyed it.
We really
Appreciate
did appreciate the
Yeah.
opportunity.
And saying like we do any of our other guests, anytime you guys want to come back, you guys have
Yeah.
subjects, something you guys want to speak about, just hit us up whenever.
You guys
No
need to
problem.
promote anything, any businesses,
Yeah,
or anything
yeah,
like
for
that,
sure.
just let us know.
Oh yeah, for sure. I actually am. Well, I'm a bookkeeper right now for the West Coast Grooming Academy, and we have a premiere dropping, docu series dropping on PBS in like the
up.
next 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah, our premiere is tomorrow.
Are you going to be in it?
No, but my brother is in Playa Vista.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
That's
All right.
fire.
Everybody check that out.
Okay.
and then I'm also a tax preparer too, for financial freedom consulting firm.
Okay.
Sign me up.
For real.
I'm all about financial freedom.
And lastly, can you guys please tell them where they can find you on social media?
You can find me at Star Duffy on TikTok. Find me at Star Duffy 23 on my Instagram, and then just Star Duffy on Facebook.
Okay.
And I also dropped TikToks. I'm a content creator,
Oh yeah. Okay.
and I just dropped a TikTok with 14,000 views.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What kind of content?
It was talking about me being on a date, and
shit.
I posted saying, "He spent 147 on me. Do you think I should run the checkup? Do you think I should run the checkup?" It was so many comments.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys think that a lot of women are only out there for money and everything. It was so many women on there talking trash about me.
Really?
I did it on purpose though,
Yeah, to
because
see.
I
I get
wanted
what
to
you're saying.
see,
Okay.
like, because everybody keeps talking about how the dating scene is so jacked up and these women are toxic and they're all after money and everything. I was the main one talking about, let me order some more stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I saw him look at me weird. I got a filet mignon. I'm about to
Yeah.
run this checkup.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so I did too. Yeah, I ran it up to like 230. But it was just funny. Like, it was a lot of women on there talking about, what? You better be lucky he even spent that kind of money on you. That sounds like a good date to me.
Okay.
You know, so it is a lot of women out there that's not just in it like for the money.
I get it. We just don't see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all just don't.
That's the minority. We see the majority.
Yeah, we see the majority. Majority out there talking about that bag. Like,
Mhm. What can you do for me?
The men hated me though, for sure. They hated me. They hated my guts after that.
okay. And where can they find you?
Paris_model with 2 R's and 2 S's. You know, I'm just over here just promoting myself. Everything that I have been doing, you see on my page, has been nothing but through networking and a lot of effort, a lot of hard work. So I'm about to teach people how to do confidence. I'm about to be a coach for confidence. You know, I'm about to teach people how to be confident in their own skin.
Okay. That's what's up. You doing everything from just one social media page, or?
Yeah, just one social media page. I'm just getting back to the social media, you know?
Okay.
Just getting back.
Uh-huh.
If you guys would see my link in my bio, you can see more a little bit about my past, you know? I'm a survivor, you know, since 2013 during sex trafficking. I'm a survivor.
Okay.
So, you know, a tough little cookie out here in the streets, you know, whatever you see in the movies and TVs is real life, you know? So, you know, I'm glad to be here with y'all and you know, be on the podcast.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys coming in.
Yes, yes.
And like I said, once again, just let us know anytime you guys ever want to be back on or whatever. We'll get happy. All right. BBC, we out.